Hey everybody, Harrison here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to keep your VR headset clean, whether you're using it in the workplace, whether you're using it in a school board, whether you're using it just at home with friends. I just want to give everybody a quick idea of best practices that we've come up with and that we've had other people share with us for keeping your VR headset clean. Now, you're going to want to make sure of a couple of things before you can actually keep your gear clean. So step number one is you have to make sure that that headset can actually be cleaned. And what I mean by that is typically when you buy a VR headset directly from the manufacturer, whether it's HTC Vive or Oculus Rift S, that headset doesn't come with a face pad that is cleanable. You'll notice it's like a little kind of spongy material that absorbs sweat, kind of absorbs dirt. Although it's antimicrobial, there's really no good way to give that clean. So there's two solutions that we recommend, depending on your headset, depending on the make model of it. You can find these solutions online. So solution number one is actually these little removable Velcro fake leather replaceable cushions. They look like this. It's a little leather material. It's kind of shiny with some dimples, but they are really, really easy to clean and wipe down. It's a little bit trickier to install them because you have to remove that old cushion, put some Velcro on there, and then these become removable. But these are one of our go-to options when it comes to keeping things clean. The other option, the one that we use on all of our headsets that we ship out now, is a little blue silicone face cushion. Now this one is nice because it's a little bit easier to install. You basically just put it right over top of the existing foam and it covers it completely. It's a little weird to get it on there, but once it's on, it stays on quite snugly, and it's just like a silicone material, so it's really, really easy to keep clean and really easy to wipe down. So that is thing number one. Number two is making sure you have the proper cleaning wipes. This again is something that you can find online, but if you need wipes in a hurry, places like Walmart or Target have been great for us to find what we need. So the don'ts when it comes to wipe is don't use heavy-duty cleaning wipes like Lysol or Clorox. They have alcohol in them. They are a little bit too harsh. And kind of the general rule of thumb is if you don't want to wipe your face with them, you probably don't want to clean the headset with them because the headset is in turn going to be touching your face. The other thing to avoid is heavily scented wipes because people oftentimes can react or be allergic to the chemicals that they use to scent those wipes. So avoid things like this because, again, they're a little bit too harsh, they have alcohol in them, and they're scented and people could react. When you're shopping for wipes, one of our go-to places is a website called vrcover.com. VRcover is great because they actually give you these little individually packed wipes. These wipes hit the three kind of check boxes that you need. One, they're great for actually killing the bacteria. They will sanitize the gear that you're cleaning down with them. Two, they are hypoallergenic. And three, they are alcohol free. So they kill bacteria, they don't have alcohol in them, and they are hypoallergenic, meaning that people will not react to the chemicals that are in them. So you've got your wipes, you've got your faceplate, and then the last thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have some type of hand sanitizer close by, or if you're close to a station where you can wash your hands, that's also super important. Just because as the person who's going to be cleaning the headset, there's no point in cleaning the headset if your hands are all dirty or if you've been touching your face while somebody's in VR before you go to clean it. So get the proper wipes, get the proper faceplate, and make sure that you have either hand sanitizer or a place where you can wash your hands close by so that you can keep things clean. Now, I'm going to be showing you the technique that we use on the Oculus Rift S headset. Most of the headsets that you're going to deal with are very similar to this, so you can kind of apply the same rules and methodologies to the headsets that you're using, even if it's not the Oculus Rift S brand. But the things you're going to want to make sure is you've got your headset and you've got your controllers. And before you actually start cleaning the headset, make sure that the surface you are working on is, again, nice and clean. You don't want to just bring that headset into a room that has just had 20 other people in it and just plop it right down on the desk. You want to make sure that your work surface is nice and clean. This is where the heavier duty wipes can come in. So I'm just going to wipe down my surface so that I've got a nice clean area. Make sure my hands are nice and clean. And then if you have a policy that requires you to wear a mask in rooms, make sure you do so. I'm not giving anybody any recommendations on masks because every organization is drastically different. But if masks are a thing in your workplace, make sure you wear them, especially as you are cleaning the gear and making sure everything is nice and sanitary. Get your cleaning wipe. Once your headset is nice and clean, open that up. And then I like to start with the places that I'm going to be touching to kind of move the headset around, and then also the places that I know people have been touching. So first thing I like to do is just give that little Velcro strap a good wipe. That's the piece that will take a minute longer to clean. That's also the piece that I like to kind of hold on to as I'm cleaning the headset. Next, give the back of the headset a good clean and really get that dial that is used to adjust the strap thickness. Give the back a nice wipe, and then give the front a nice wipe, front of the head strap, as well as all around the headset itself, making sure to not miss any spots on the outside of the headset. And then make sure you also give that back kind of foamy cushion a little wipe, and the front foam cushion a little bit of a wipe down too as well. That part's usually only touching your hair, but still better safe than sorry. Next, what you want to do is pay close attention to the part of the headset that is going to be in direct contact with the skin, specifically that little nose piece in there. So you're going to want to really give that nose piece, the inside of it, a really good wipe down, and then you can give that silicone pad a really good wipe down as well. Wipe around the lenses. Don't actually wipe the lenses themselves with any type of cleaning solution, just because it can still be a little harsh on the lenses and kind of hurt it over time. So wipe around the lenses, and then finally, using a microfiber cloth, if the lenses do need to be cleaned, just give them a little kind of shine in there to make sure there's no smudging on them. And that's how you actually clean the headset. Place the headset into an area where the next person will be able to easily reach it and put it on themselves. And then do that same kind of procedure on the controllers, just giving everything a really good wipe down, both the buttons and the controller, and then even that little kind of wrist strap as well. Giving them both a good clean, and then set them again in an area where the next person will be able to actually pick the headset up, pick the controllers up, and put it on themselves. One thing you're going to really want to try to do is avoid coming up to a person and helping them adjust the headset and giving them the controllers, because that just kind of defeats the purpose of sanitizing everything if you're going to be up close and personal and kind of in their space, breathing on them and being in their personal bubble. Clean all the equipment, place it in an area where the person can put it on themselves, and then have the person gear up and adjust the headset themselves. I'm going to make a couple of videos to follow this that you can show somebody about to go into VR, just so they know the exact process of putting on the headset and adjusting it. And you can use those videos to show your client or show your student or show your friend, whoever you're about to put in VR, how to put the gear on themselves. So these are just a couple of my recommendations for places that are like arcades or big immersive labs with say 4, 5, 6 headsets in one space. I would recommend that you look at more advanced cleaning solutions, something like the Clean Box that cleans by putting the headset into an actual physical device. But if you only have 1, 2, or 3 headsets on a location, those higher end solutions are a little bit overkill. Just making sure you wash your hands, you wipe everything down, you place the gear in a spot where the next person can pick it up and put it on themselves, are what we would recommend you do if you don't have an actual VR lab, or if you don't have or don't expect a ton of people to be coming in. Anyways, I wish everybody happy and safe virtual reality experiences. And if you have any questions or any comments or any extra recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comments below and give me your 2 cents on what your best practices in your organization are. Thanks so much.